This is the College Football Recap Show on the respective channels of Twilight Sports and WeWay Nation Network. On this show, we talk about the past action of college football, where we talk about the action we have seen, talk about the picks that we've made for the past week, make new picks for the upcoming week, do some cheers of our teams where we talk about them, and jeers and boos at the other team. Here is your host for the show, WeWay Nation and Twilight Linkable. And hello, everyone! Boy, it's a great week to be a freaking Doug fan. Let's go! We got the Ducks from last week. We got the Ducks from this week, and that Twilight Sports and WeWay Nation Network. It's just repeating what in the weird. Production, what's going on here? Come on, I thought you were better than that. Okay, well, this is a brand new channel, so we'll Duck fan. Honestly, a very, very great week to be precise. First off, I did not look to see out of the 4 schools. Wait this out, by the way. I almost forgot. Week, and for God, I don't know why I did that. So, okay. Cool. So, 25 to start with. AP top 25. And I want to get. We're going to go back to week 5 to start with. Week 5. And studio again. There we go. And show you my screen. Not a slide, but share screen. Like I said, we're still learning the ropes here. We're still learning the ropes. And I whoa. So many tabs on my list. I try to close. I'm just still just like on the list. Twitter to block my screen. Yeah, whatever. What? Ever. Do I need this? Do I need this? No, I do not. Have a minimal list of tabs. Actually, you know what? Okay, well now I can find the ones that I need. All right, so off with the AP Top 25. So that is not the tab that I was running. Top 25. There we go. Application window will be this one here. All right, so because I kind of want to build up to this, Oregon went up one spot. They were number 9, week 6. They performed pretty well. Um, so entering in week 6, Oregon was number 6, and they played very, very well against Michigan State. I really think it's been nothing but blowouts for Oregon. By compare with Oregon in previous weeks. So this is week 5, number 8 Oregon against UCLA, and so that's what gave them to allow them to have the rank of number 6 from the Associated Press. Week 6 now. Since they had that win against UCLA, and now week 7 they went up to number 3, and if you the matchup for Oregon, number 3 versus number 2, Ohio, for both teams. I gotta give credit to UCLA, Ohio State. Sorry. Yeah, if I make that mistake again, someone can just slap me after the show. It's okay. After the show, though, I don't want anybody from they can slap me afterwards. We'll edit out the face. How about that? Like put a blue mark. Oregon against Ohio State in Eugene as well. So college game day was there. I was on ESPN. I watched some of them. I had an amazing time laughing at those clips. The Doug was Pat McAfee to take off his shirt. That was like being asked by the Doug to take off his shirt. Also, Pat McAfee leading Shout, which is our after our post third quarter song. His pick right there. He didn't even say I pick Oregon. He didn't say Oregon after that. All the college students, that was his pick based on him singing Shout. And that was awesome with the fans, not gonna lie. Happy that he picked Oregon. The boy. I'll get to the scores of the boy. But speaking of the scores, actually, let's just get into them right now. Here we are with in the FBS, like all the games here in FBS 1. Why they're pushing home? Refresh it. It should just take me up to the top. Whatever. So, as I mentioned, Oregon beat Michigan State soundly. Hey, I want you put for that Oregon had nothing but blowout games. After Michigan State, Syracuse close game against UNLV, and I think you win, if I am not mistaken. So UNLV was top number 25. SMU is now 25. Oh gosh, where's it? Oh yeah, it's for week 8. Okay. Okay. An upset here. USC lost to Minnesota 24-17. Alabama lost to Vanderbilt 40-35. So Alabama is probably as they were last week. So they got bumped out big time. That is not deserving a top 25 spot after that loss. Well then, Iowa lost to Ohio State big time. I only called out that game because Ohio State's Oregon. We got a relatively close game here. Another upset, by the way. Sure that I am paying attention to the comments as well. Tennessee, number 4 Tennessee for the previous week. Now, they dropped 4. Okay, so they're number 8. This week. We got number 5 Georgia beating Auburn out UCLA. Yeah, relatively soundly. Number 8 Miami. By the game as well. Wow. I say. Woo-wee. Texas A&M beating Missouri. Number 25 Texas A&M beating number 9 Missouri 41-10. Blowout. A&M. We are week 7. Entering week 7. So Texas A&M. They moved up 10 spots. And Syracuse is probably nowhere to be found by the looks of it. Wait, Missouri. When was I thinking Syracuse? They went down 12. And number 10, Michigan, losing to Washington by 10 points. Hello. So the Michigan. Wow, Washington, that's a. That's a. Making a statement. I'm so sorry. We got number 16, Iowa State, beating Baylor for 43-21. We got Utah State 62-30. And we got beating Louisville 34-27. Okay, so we got to look at Louisville. Louisville is out. If they're number 22 and they lose like that, they are definitely out. Bye-bye. And we got number 23, Indiana beating Northwestern 41-24. That was the top 25, but let's look at the rest of FBS 1A here. And I'm just going to lightly scroll. If there were any honorable like that one game there on the top, not even worth it. You all see Navy. Oh no, Navy versus Air Force for the CSC. I totally forgot. So we got Navy beating Air Force, so that's one win for Navy. And now they just need to be Army. They need to hope Air Force that loses. Well, you generally need to have the most wins, and to do that, you just got to get two. So Navy needs to be heavy Air Force, and either Air Force or Amy. Or I've been saying Amy this entire time, and nobody's been telling me about that. Oh my goodness gracious me! Army between the two, and then it'll be Army versus Navy. Hey, by the way, it's Army versus Navy, and so Air Force is going to be facing Army. After that, Navy needs to win, and then they will get the CSC trophy. How does one CSC trophy? The Commander-in-Chief's trophy, CSC trophy, is among the who gets the Commander's Cup. The CSC trophy is the annual trophy presented among the three military academies: Army, Navy, and Air Force. So the current rule is simple: if a team wins both games, that's what I figured. So i.e. the team wins the trophy out. That team wins the trophy outright. Then gotta find that real quick. If no, there we go. If no team wins both, the trophy is not awarded. So that means, yeah, that means if let's say Air Force wins against Army, and Army beats, but if Navy beats Army, then they get the trophy. And speaking of Army, by the way, we got Army against Tulsa, Duke, Georgia Tech. Okay, we got to mention more here. Actually, we did mention Alabama, Ohio State. You know about that one. Any other relatively close games? Trying to all the action that had happened point wise. We got a 10-point difference. Boston College against Virginia. Virginia won 24-10. Lost 34-24. We got a 4-point difference. Wake Forest over NC State. Oh my goodness gracious me! What in the world happened? Fourth quarter, and we got oh gosh, let's see here, 27. Okay then, and we got a 3-point margin win. Western 9-point difference over Temple. UConn taking the dub at home against 10-point marginal difference. Miami at Toledo. Toledo winning 30-20. And I think that's 39, and Colorado State 31. And that's pretty much it for the scores. I do want to move on to win here. And you guys can hear me, right? Like, yeah, okay, cool. I want to know. I want to check something real quick. Am I at Twilight? Okay, so that is me. That's good. That's good. So, so we have a lot. Colorado has a bias. It'd be Colorado State. Wow. Okay. Let's see. So it's just between Oregon 31 and Oregon State 39. So have to torment myself a little bit, and because they scored the most points and not pulling on the courts, courts of the mic. But they got the most points, so Oregon did not have the most points. So congrats to Oregon State. Congrats. This upcoming week for Oregon. Woo! Week 8. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so week 7, by the way. Week 7. Oh, overtime? Okay. FIU lost to Liberty U 31 to 20. That's something. Wow. Wow. You number 16 Utah. So that means Utah is off the map. Yeah, they're off the map. You don't see them anymore. Are you They lost. Oh, you know what? Look at the rankings. They might have fallen off the map, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll check out the new rankings in a moment. So, part of the game, Oregon, number 3 Oregon, beating number 2 Ohio State. I really thought Oregon was calling out some pretty bad defense. And I did it go full screen. Oh, there we go. Until they kicked a field goal that brought them in the lead by 1 point again. So it was a bit of a Ohio State has the lead. Oregon has the 1 point lead. Ohio State has the lead. Oregon has the 1 point lead. With that, so I digress. By the way, there was an audio file, 5-minute audio file was running to play. Talk, and I'm actually going to play that. It's about 5 minutes long. I want to get up and get some more water. And once this audio file is over with, I will continue to talk more about the previous game. Are you done looping? How do I turn this up? Oh, that's what's going on. All right. So loop playback was turned on. I didn't think to check that. About Oregon's game against Michigan State, and I'll tell you my thoughts about the Ohio State game against Oregon in Eugene. So, right after this. As mentioned earlier, this audio was recorded from my phone as I'm currently watching week 5 for Oregon. And I didn't just putting that out there, but yes, it was recorded on my phone. I digress. I just didn't want to forget anything. Here's the rest of the video. Audio, I do not want to forget some notable stuff that I took away from the game as I was watching it, and the fact that we are doing 2 weeks in a row. We're doing week 6 and week 5 after week 6 action has already happened. Anyway, I know you guys are aware of all of that, but except for the part that I want to share some thoughts of the game. So, first half, summary, 363 yards and only 21 points scored. You would think with that many yards, Oregon would be up like 35-0 at the half, right? Well, there were 2 picks, red zone picks, but mind you, given up by Oregon. And one of them was in the end zone as well. It was just very, very frustrating to see. I thought Michigan was going to score after those picks. They didn't, thankfully. But still, as a fan, you don't like to see any of that, especially in the red zone. However, Michigan did give up a pick to Oregon, but Oregon was unable to convert on that after that pick. So they turned the ball over or had to punt it out after that drive following the pick. But good first half for Oregon. They defended against Michigan very well, especially their offense. Now, in the second half, some notable stuff I want to say is that I was noticing that the clock was at 3 minutes 40 seconds of the game. So, fourth quarter, 3:40 left, and Michigan is just marching down the field. And at that point, I'm just like, you know what? I would not mind Michigan scoring again. Because obviously the rule is that the team scored, they would have to kick it off to the other team. And that means Oregon can just sit on the ball, run a few plays to run the clock down. They will have to get at least a first down as well. And then they can just take a knee afterwards. Right? But here we are. And like I said, I'm also watching the game as I'm recording this. I don't know if I mentioned that. But here we are with like less than a minute, like less than 30 seconds left. Michigan State is still trying to score, and they have scored once in the second half, only once. So it's 31-7, and Michigan State is having to settle for a field goal, so it's 31-10. And I really think after that field goal, Oregon's just going to sit on the ball. Well, obviously they will. They might have to take 2 snaps, or actually 1 snap with 25 seconds left. Anyway, very good game for Oregon. You would think that the score would be a little bit higher, especially with the first half stats of 363 yards. And you would think that the total score overall for Oregon would be higher than 35, especially having to score 35 points in the first half. Those picks didn't help Oregon all that much that they gave up. 2 of them, red zone. So those are my thoughts for the game. And now back to the rest of the show. And I want to do say that those 363 yards I was mentioning, those were total yards for the first half, and quite a bit with that total yards, but picks. So just throwing picks just did not help. But what I'm thinking about for this game though, I really, really think that the overall thing was their defense. For the I'm blanking on the name right now. for Ohio State. I would, and so with those explosive plays, I'm just like, okay, wow, was stop them to only gaining a few yards, forcing more. This was a pretty big blowout. So we got Ohio quarter in terms of the total amount of points scored. So 7-6 Ohio State. Then we got how many points were scored in the second quarter, 16-14. So we got 12 for Ohio State. Okay, so they took the lead at the half. Got the ball. Ohio State, so they didn't score on that drive. On that first drive of to Ohio State, and I think Ohio State, I think they scored on that drive. But there was only one Ohio State scored on, and it just made it 7-0 in the third. And we got 24. Wait, 7-14. I forgot to count the two in the second quarter. 7-14, 21, 28. And we got one plus two. Amazon cancel. Wow. I need to mute over my speakers now. Apparently I said something that sounds very, very similar to that AMA would, and I don't want to say A word because I'm a word, which right now is actually the good A word is actually now the bad A word because I don't want to activate that. Good. Oh my goodness, I did activate it. So yeah, I just need to activate when I'm done with this show. I don't want the AMA word to be activating my AMA echo. I digress. I lost my thought. Oh yeah. By the way, so 22, 8 to 22. And the third quarter, Ohio State only scored a field goal. 22, 32, right? Yeah, 32. And they kicked a few, so touchdown, and then Ohio State followed with a field goal. Don't know. But regardless, Ohio State fighting the clock. They only had like one, maybe no timeouts left. It was a race against the clock, trying to get up, and they threw one big pass That made it over for Ohio State at all. And I think they did attempt a field goal, but I don't know. But they're going to be Ohio State 32 to 31. I was at 32. Look at the seeding there. But no, look, it's Oregon and the number 2 spot. Woo-hoo! And we're going to just pointing that out. And Air Force losing to New Mexico State. Hello, what? Yeah, they were number 1. Okay, they were number 1. Gotcha. And I'm actually going to change that layout to where it's that. Hello, Twilight. You are huge. I'm going to zoom in. That way you guys can see it. So number 1 Texas beating number 18 Oklahoma. Number 18 at that point, Oklahoma University. Now I'm looking at week. Okay, so wow. Off the top 25 chart, that is. Let's see. We got not used to seeing a number 5 next to their name. Wow, Georgia, you have a one interesting year. Pick up what's going on here. We got number 7 being South Carolina, 27 to 25. That is like wow. We got number 8 Tennessee being Florida Gators, 23 to 17. And in 13, LSU beating number 9 Ole Miss, 29 to 26. Soundly, so 49 to 14. Let's just continue down. We got Notre Dame being ranked. That's pretty cool. 49-7 beating State West 11. Iowa State beat West Virginia 28 to 16. And we got number 17 Boise State beating Hawaii 28 to 7. We got number 18 Kansas State, and we got number 21 Missouri. We got number 22 Pittsburgh beating California 17 to 15. We have number 23 Illinois beating Purdue. And that's another nail biter of the game. Wow. 40 to 16. And we got Purdue. Oh, we got Wisconsin beating the Buckeyes 42 to 7. Georgia Tech. Notable honorable mentions. Well, we got a 2-pointer here. Ball State winning by 2 over Kent State. And Buffalo and Toledo, whatever. Miami, Ohio, thank you for it. We got San Jose State losing to Colorado State, 31-24. And who on out unless we find a top 25. So I'm just going to continue slowly, but I'm just one the way they did. I really don't think they're. To me, I really think number 2 is general. Oregon State lost. We also have a Colorado loss, and I did look at this the previous week. So Colorado lost, Oregon State lost. It's a week. In my opinion, this one's a lot better. So we got. So Duck Week, Oregon wins my big favorites and my favorites, and Oregon won last week. So, like I said, so that's just all right. So for the previous week, I've already gone ahead and by the way, I grayed out this one because we didn't think to look at the date for the Kansas State at Colorado game. And again, we were using Google and we didn't think to look at the date of the game. So that one doesn't count. But the week that we're talking about, week 6. And for week 7, I'm configuring of the spreadsheet here. So here you got my his wins, tie correct, tie incorrect. So if we actually, so like let's say if Washington won, look at that, it will highlight green on the sales. And I don't have to go in and say by doing a fill right here. No, I don't need to do anything of that. It doesn't. Xbox does that for you. And also, by the way, take a look at this. Do you see 0-0 here? This is when this is for me and Wade. So if we say tie correct, 1-0, 1-0. But if I say Wade got even though that we both picked Penn State, and USC won, it would be Wade green for Wade for me. So we got some automation going on here. I took the time to study, make sure that everything was good. And also, speaking of good, I actually did not. Um, Actually, it's just one, two, three. Wait, 4. I don't think I added it for these columns. Let's see. No, I did not. So I need to modify that. I need to modify that. Um. All right. So, um. Okay. So we're doing the 10 from ESPN, and we're going to detach that into a new window. And I hope. Um. All right. So let's see here. I'm Washington at Iowa. We both picked Washington, so tie incorrect. And over the Wuggards, I picked Wisconsin, and he picked Wuggards. Not good. And we also have Penn State for both of us. There they are. Penn State did win, so we're going to say tie correct. I could do it that way. It's just faster to have the one click available, and you use it. Beating California, so we got that correct, and we both picked BYU. Did win. They did win over Arizona, and we got Washington. Oops. There we go. $25 to Washington State. And so the big dub here for me. Oh, well, whoops. I am so surprised that Oregon won. I am so surprised that Oregon won. Big Oregon, but I'm happy in the long run that Oregon won. They got Ole Miss and LSU, and there we go. $28.16. Colorado. Wait. I was going to say Kansas. Yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I at least that, and that. Cool. Awesome. So our other schools of both picked Oregon State, but unfortunately, yeah. Tennessee and Florida. Tennessee won that one. So that's a dub for me. Only won that one soundly. Oh wait, that's tie correct. And we got Air Force in New Mexico, and Air Force lost. Wow. 9. 5. 9. Dang, 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 son. Well, I'm going to be adding more to the formula. I'm also going to be the previous weeks that we've been doing this for, and they're going to be here in World 23. So this week, and this is going to be the previous week. All right, overall. Since it's a tie, well, I'm not going to be playing any theme songs, but overall, I'm casting this onto his. Why not? Why not? We do Mighty Organ. No advertisements. Come on now. Go! And we're going to turn this way up here. So everyone, thank you so very much. Golly, I'm excited for next week. What is the golly, week 7. Golly, I wonder what this I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm gonna stop it right there. Now, after that, no, they're playing Purdue. %. That's actually not going to be a game worth reacting to. Actually, it's going to be back. They'll be facing Texas Tech. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Folks, I'm excited. I'll be next week. Win, Tex, win! Alma we were going to be on there. See y'all later. As I say on my gaming channel, Twilight Link Pool.